out this bathroom. Oh my goodness, look at this shower. Look at this thing. Look around the window. I put the blue little liner. Check that thing out. That. Then we got your glass tile. All the way around with the same blue liner on top. It goes all the way around. All the way around. And then it goes outside here. Down there. And around your vanity. But let me show you a few highlights. I added this thing here. It wasn't here before. Somebody did this outside floor, not me. For this, that wall, some of that wall was done. I came in, this was a redo, but somebody did this floor. It goes in here. Pretty cool. All this little tile. And what they did was, the owner wanted these little cove pieces. See that? But this is actually a redo. They actually tore out the shower before. And I came in from here over. I tiled back in there. I put on the curb. Then do this little return before check out that thing. Comes up. See those little corners? Comes up. I rounded those. See, the total blue trim was my idea. I put that over there. And like I said, I added this pencil round, 1/4 inch by 12 inch. Check out that line out before he had this all the way over to here. And this was going to be the top. Nothing was going to be on here, but I suggested putting these things. Look at that. Nice. Just finishes it off. Then, guys, rod along his vanity top. See that? So coving would sit flush. He did all this, not me. So I'm not going to take credit for that. But see that? Let me show you his corners. See? Right. And then come into my, now this is where I did all my beautiful work, right in here. The way you start these corners, I had to trim those corners, just perfect, man. Look at that. See all here? Look at that corner. Perfect. And then they go all the way up. Under the soap dishes, up, all the way. And then, see? Glass block, the blue trim on top. I suggested that. There's 3 of them in here. Check out that. All wrapped around. Wrapped around with the blue liner. And the blue liner goes right there. Look at that. 2 more corner soap dishes. To get these little squares I had to trim up for them. See, there's 4 of them. Glass tile. So we could have this design in this floor. And then we put in I put in a linear drain for them, which I thought was pretty cool. Put in that, so. And then look at these corners I did. Mitered them, see that? And I polished these. Before the guy, when I came in, this was all kind of crude. He tried to miter these and then it just looked crude. But I came in and go, hey, I'll do something different for you. Look at these little corners. He had these mitered. They were not that good, so not too bad, man. So that's it. I'm done on this. Off to the next one. I told you I'd be coming over this massive. I'd rather stand where my work is. I don't want to. This is the guy's work, but I just wanted to show you guys what's possible. Look at those glass block. I haven't seen glass block in so long. Look at that. So you have a great day, a blessed day, and hopefully get the right tile man to do the right job. And that tile man praised the God, because that's what I did. I prayed to God to make sure this thing came out sweet, because this guy is super picky. And he's got the eagle eye. And he was in there looking over everything and touching everything, make sure everything was flat, especially those coving. They had to check it out. I'll show you one last thing. These covings, they got to work just right. If not, they got to be flush here, and they got to be flush here. And it starts off with that corner right there. Make sure that corner is perfect. Then all this works. If you don't have that, I had to actually trim this a little bit. These things are actually a little bit bigger, but if this thing ain't flush, then it just sticks out, looks horrible. Especially on all these corners, man. All these are flush. That took some time, because I'll show you if they're not flush. And if you don't get your corners just right, see how a little bit? So you got to make sure your corners, whenever you have an inside corner, make sure it's right. Trim it, whatever you got to do to make it work. So that's enough for me. This video's gone on way too long, so you have a great day. I'm out of here, but I'll be back. There's a little touch up. I just worked real late last night to finish. I grouted this whole thing in one day, except for the vanity top, but all the rest, I grouted it one day from 9 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock at night. I use Spectra Lock 1. I'll show you what it is. This stuff right here. This is the grout I used. This stuff is no joke. Spectra Lock 1 by Laticrete. Laticrete, see that? So I'm out of here today. Finally, an easy day. 4:30. Whoop-de-whoop. I got to go. See you on the next one. Kind of stupid. Talk to you later. Bye. Let me shut this off. How do you shut this off? And yes, I'm done.